Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday. It is our weekly update from Knott's Berry Farm. It is also Easter, so before we tell you about the and updates on Montezuma, let's start with the sunrise service in the wagon camp.
And welcome to the 73rd annual Easter sunrise service here at Knott's Berry Farm. Let's have it up for that. My name is Pastor Victor, but who cares about my name? We are here to celebrate one person, and his name is what? Jesus. That's right, because he is risen, and when I say he is risen, you say what? He is risen indeed.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Easter Sunday. It is, I would say, bright and early, but it is just early. It is 5:25, and we are here for the 73rd annual sunrise service in the wagon camp here at Knott's. Yes, I think they missed a year in 2020 and 2021, so this actually started 75 years ago, Easter sunrise service. It is put on by an outside organization, but it has been held in the wagon camp, and I've been coming since I think 2006 or 2007, so it has been several years for myself as well. So we're going to go in, do the sunrise service at 6 o'clock. It'll be out by 7. Go get some delicious breakfast. There is a Easter brunch at Mrs. Knott's this morning, and then go into the park, do our updates, and say hello to everybody on this Easter Sunday. So let's head on in here to Knott's. That was another beautiful service. Reverend Victor always does an amazing job, always so upbeat, and I've loved to see his son grow older over the years doing the sermons as well. And then Dr. Pedro, really enjoyed his scripture and message as well today. And everyone that said hello this morning, happy Easter. Thank you for saying hi. I'm glad you checked it out. A lot of folks watched the videos from the last couple of years and came out to do the service this morning too. So hello to everyone. Thank you for saying hi. After the service, the sun had risen and there was a brunch available at Mrs. Knott's. Now, traditionally, we do the brunch at Mrs. Knott's, but went to the hotel instead and did their traditional breakfast buffet. And let me tell you, everything was absolutely delicious. The biscuits and gravy, the bacon, the eggs, everything. So let's head into the park now. It is reopened, because if you are there for the service, you do need to exit and come back in when the park opens. Let's head into Camp Snoopy.
Hey,
Good morning.
how are you?
Good, how are you? Happy Easter, Woodstock. So throughout Camp Snoopy, we've been telling you there's these mysterious boxes, and all along we thought it was some sort of interactive experience or game. And that's what it appears to be, because they were taken, the covers were taken off the other day, and of course everybody snapped photos. It is the and it appears that you will purchase a that interacts with each of those boxes, and each of those boxes and interactions will make something happen. So think of it kind of like the lanterns during Scary Farm, or your wands in the Wizarding World that you purchase, and then there's interactive experiences throughout. And we also think there'll be something on the app to collect badges. We're not sure, they have not released any of the info, but judging by what we can see and what was revealed the other day, everyone snapped photos of what this looked like. So far we have found 5, but there are a lot more, and they're also the mainframe boxes by the camp store and over here by the refill stations.
Are they hiding Easter eggs?
This is location number 6, and we see some donuts, hamburger, cupcake, and pizza. And over on the rock, there is a duck and a guitar and some birds. Here is number 7. That flag is new back there with that tent. This is number 9. There is a treehouse, a bat, and a leaf above this box. We think this is number 9. We keep losing track here. I'm in with David, Adventures with David. So down here, there is a hot dog, some ballerina shoes, and a unicorn. Try to figure that one out, huh? This is number 10. There is a campfire down here, and it is currently on. Look at that. And the other set of main boxes are over here by the refill station. And here is box number 11, and here is the map. And this banner was put up when Camp Snoopy was redone, and then shortly after, a windstorm took it down, and it is finally back. Now, in terms of Montezuma updates, there was an article in the Orange County Register this week that Knott has said that all parts are currently on property. They've installed the launch, which we saw last week, and they said it should be testing as soon as the cars are on the track within the next couple weeks, and they said it should be open by summer or sooner. So put down in the comments when you think this is going to open. Montezuma has been closed since 2022, but a lot of work going on. Does anyone know what this, it looks like a ladder, but obviously it isn't, this secondary track underneath the track is, or what this is? Is it a track? The theme for Montezooma Forbidden Fortress is doomed treasure hunters with an Aztec themed train, and the launch is going to be randomized. So we're trying to figure out how that works. So you're always going to go forward, go backwards? We'll have to see. Now we are officially less than 6 months away from Scary Farm. So we're gonna hop on the train and check in on the construction on that new maze in the old Mesmer location. Raving about these carnitas tacos at the Ghost Town Grill all Boysenberry Festival. They are carnitas tacos with a boysenberry spicy agave sauce and hominy. And I'm with David, Adventures with David, Quentin, Wicked Journey. Now, was I exaggerating, or are these the best tacos you've ever eaten?
I think these are like the star of the show here. Yeah.
I was just telling Jamie, our server, that this is probably the best item they've ever had at the grill. And I think this is the best item of the festival.
Correct.
Yeah, I agree.
We all thought the brisket or the meatball was going to be good, but this right here, oh my gosh, dude, every bit of it flows really well. Even like Randy was saying too with the hominy, dude, it's so good. Everything flows well, and then the hominy is just right there, that cherry on top.
Yeah, absolutely delicious. So these items are at the grill. The grill does not accept the dining plan or the tasting cards. So these are an item that you would need to order, but you can come have an adult beverage. You can get the tacos. They have that triple threat dessert, I think, that was incredible. So definitely there is a week left of the Boysenberry Festival. I'm not sure how long this menu will stay with this item, but there's at least through next Sunday, so you've got to come try these, right?
And use your pass holder discount.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, pass holder discount. Yeah, you can get the pass holder discount here at the grill. So there is 1 week left of the Boysenberry Festival. It runs daily through April 12th, so one more weekend. So if you have a tasting card, you do need to use those up before next Sunday. And yes, if you're wondering, there are still boysenberry plants. They are $29.99, or you could do a plant and a watering can for $34.99. And they are back here in Berry Lane, which is just beyond the exit of Ghost Rider. There are tasting booths back here, drinks, games, merchandise, and of course the Boysenberry plants. And there's a really pretty photo op too, so don't miss it. One more week of Boysenberry Festival daily through April 12th. You ever want to know, is it busy at Knott's on Easter? Yes, very busy. They have the brunch going on, the sunrise service in the morning, the Boysenberry Festival, spring break. It is a beautiful spring day. Yes, it is very, very busy. Today was perfect. Absolutely beautiful Sunday service, Easter sunrise service. Love going every year. Everyone that said hello during the service, thank you again. I was glad I was able to share that information so you can attend. Thank you for stopping by. Breakfast at the hotel was absolutely delicious. The line to get into the brunch at Mrs. Knott's was all through the marketplace, so happy to see that busy. Boysenberry Festival, had some lunch with David and Quentin. Thank you for having lunch with me. Those tacos, so good. Let us know down in the comments what you think of that new interactive experience coming to Camp Snoopy. We don't have the full details. Knott's has not released anything. All that we know is what we saw today and what was uncovered the other day while they were testing it. What do you think that new maze is going to be for Scary Farm? Let us know down in the comments. Until next time, thank you for watching. And if you have not checked out our other channel, it is called 10 Minutes to Explore. We launched it a few weeks ago. Urban exploring, desert exploring, ghost towns, Death Valley. Spent the night in a cabin at Calico overnight, Calico Ghost Town, so make sure you check that out. We'll put a link to the new channel down in the description. And this past week, I was in Tonopah, Nevada, home of the Clown Motel. Yes, I took a ghost tour at the Clown Motel and into the Tonopah Cemetery. Stayed at the Mitzvah Hotel, which is supposed to be the most haunted hotel in America. Clown Motel, the scariest hotel in America. Took a tour of the Tonopah Mining Park, and there is a connection to Tonopah, Nevada, right here in Ghost Town, which I had completely forgotten about until the docent at the Tonopah Mining Museum told me about it when I said I was from Southern California and was a theme park fanatic. So we will add that in right here. That video is being edited, so that'll be up in the next few days, so make sure you subscribe to that channel for when that goes live. Thanks, everyone. Happy Easter. We'll see you next week here at Knott's.